Hey everyone, this is Zach here with another episode of Hope for Master Ball. Today we are going to once again play with the Calyrex-Dialga team, which was the original basis for our Solgaleo team. So if you guys enjoy this content, do not forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comment question of the day is how did you do in the February IC? And for us, we'll talk about that in just one moment. Okay, so this was our team for the February International. We placed just slightly over top 6,000, and I know that there was a lot of people just playing for the shiny Galarian Articuno, but we have to note that this is a qualifier for Japan tournaments, so a lot of Japanese players are playing very seriously, so the competition was really difficult when you got higher in the ratings, and there was over 320,000 people playing. Now granted, half of those are probably people just getting their 3 matches and opting out, but still having the numbers above 100,000, especially this late in Sword and Shield's competitive life, is a big competition. So placing top 6,000 is still not bad. We went 15-5, so I'm not disappointed. I could have played more and got probably a little more out of the ratings, but you know, enjoying the weekend with the kid, I'd rather do that instead. And I feel like the battles that we did play, we played really well. Most of those battles are up on the channel, especially the first 11 from the first day. So if you haven't checked those out already, if you want to see the Solgaleo and Groudon team really shine, make sure you check those out. But we are going to show you the rental code for that team if you want to check it out, and then we're going to go on with the Calyrex-Dialga team. Okay, so this is the Solgaleo Groudon team that we used in the February IC to go 15-5 at a rating of 1624. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure you go ahead. And if you want to see today's team, the Calyrex-Dialga team, let me know in the comments down below. If I get enough feedback, I will probably show you the rental code for that as well and make it public. So looking at it, it's kind of crazy that we've only done 46 matches this month on ladder, where some people did that many battles. And if you have double accounts, you did more just this weekend. So hopefully we are able to get some more battles in, and I need to start working on a new team. So we have our first opponent. It's going to be the Thundurus, Calyrex, Gastrodon, Charizard. So I feel like we definitely need Tapu Fini here. It kind of stinks because, well, Tapu Fini still has a really good matchup. We just have to get Gastrodon off the field, which can be a problem. We're really big Intimidate food. We'll just have to make good predictions. I need to change my Elgato settings so it's only doing the sound to record. There we go. So Charizard and Calyrex. So this is tough here because of course your game plan is to max the Calyrex. So how do we beat Charizard here? You have to double into Mimikyu to stop Trick Room. So I kind of want to take advantage of that and just get rid of the Calyrex. A Mimikyu hangs on, so we could have gotten Trick Room up. So that must be a bulkier Charizard. So I think here we bring in Tapu Fini. And here we see the Groudon. That's Gastrodon. Yeah, good play. I took that risk. We should have made the safe play. So that was a misplay on my hand, where I should have made the safe play of doing the max Starfall. And your Charizard has solar power, solar beam, so. So unfortunately, we are going to take some chip on the Calyrex. But it's either way, it's going to be hard to recover. I think we max guard here. And we switch in the Ensign. That should be berry range. Yeah. So the question is, do we live? We have to try. I mean, it's our only out. You didn't knock out Mimikyu, but then again, you didn't have the solar power boost at that point. but we have Parting Shot, so you are -1. Charizard's actually going to protect, so you're going to let us get Trick Room up? And Gastrodon protects as well. So yeah, we'll double into the Gastrodon. We'll get the Glacial Lance. We set up the Misty Terrain. We protected and we set up the Misty Terrain. That way, if Gastrodon tries to Yawn or if Gastrodon tries to Scald to get the burn, like the Misty Terrain is going to prevent that. And yeah, so you yawned here, and there is not much you can do about getting the sleep because we did go ahead and bring back the Misty Terrain. I want to Heal Pulse here. So if they want to try to protect, we can just punish that. Yeah, and there's the double protect. And our Calyrex is back to full health. Gastrodon gets a little bit of recovery, but at +1, like, we are going to go ahead and get this. And they double protect it. I guess they forgot about Misty Terrain, which I cannot fault them because I've definitely forgotten about Terrain before. And we go ahead and get the double knockout. I feel like I got lucky in that one. I don't know why at that last turn of Feeney's Dynamax, they chose to double protect because my only out is to get Trick Room up with Calyrex. So I feel like a double up there from a +1 Gastrodon and a Solar Power boosted, even though at -1, a Solar Power boosted Heat Wave from Charizard, or if you have Burn Blast or something like that, I still think with 3 Mons left, that puts you at an advantageous position to be more comfortable to double up the Calyrex, especially because Feeney already burned its berry. We were on its last turn of Dynamax, so our only out there was to bring up Trick Room, and by double protecting, my opponent let me do that. So I feel like we made a misplay by not setting up the Trick Room in the first match, but to take the quick knockout on Calyrex meant that it wasn't a problem in later parts of the match, which was really good, because if we wouldn't have picked up that knockout, Charizard and Calyrex from there would have just been steamrolling the rest of the team. So Okay, so the first battle was handed to us by a bad call. Let's see if we can play better this time. Yveltal, Sableye. So what I have to worry about here is like trick eject button. And Feeny is good here besides the Rillaboom. But I feel like with the option of Thundurus, with the option of Calyrex, with the option of Incineroar, we put on a lot of pressure against the Rillaboom. So unfortunately here, all they have to do is Shadow Sneak. That or Trick Eject button from Sableye is a possibility as well. Even if they trick the Mental Herb away, so they are probably going to Shadow Sneak to break the disguise, and then yeah. Foul play. I don't think that's enough to knock out now. So I want a Parting Shot and actually burn the Sableye. That way, if they do activate Weakness Policy on our Calyrex, because Sableye is burned, it's not going to do as much. And here I want to bring in Finny. So we still take a lot from that. Trick. You went that long. So if we would have Shadow Sneaked... Oh, and I didn't think after it staying in for that long. So yeah, we waste Dynamax, but we actually get a free switch into the Calyrex. And how many turns of Trick Room do we have left? Because they can't burn us. We have 2 more turns of Trick Room. So I want to Glacial Lance here. And just Shadow Sneak into our own Calyrex to activate weakness policy before they can try to trick an item off of us. Okay, Rillaboom is the last one. So here I have to reposition. I want to protect and switch an instant. So they did try to knock out the Mimikyu, so that's why I switched an instant over trying to do the double Trick Room play, because all they have to do is knock out the Mimikyu, and then I just reverse Trick Room a turn early. So now what I want to do here is I want to Trick Room, not Parting Shot, and fake out the Zacian. So I believe we are +4? Yeah, we're +4, so we should knock out Zacian. Just in case we're going to Flare Blitz into the Zacian as well. Yeah, we almost get the double knockout. But that's crazy that Zacian, because Steel Resist, lives a +4 Glacial Lance. but we'll just get the Flare Blitz off. I don't know what was better there, getting rid of the Feeny. I think keeping Mimikyu and Feeny on the field and having me stall out Trick Rooms would have been better than the eject button play, because yes, I lost my Dynamax, but I got a free switch into Calyrex with 2 turns of Trick Room left, which was more than enough to set up an endgame where we had a dominant position. And just making the right call of switching out the Mimikyu for Ensign and protecting. They knew that they had 1 turn of Trick Room, and that their Zacian lived. So if they knocked out the Mimikyu, I still had 2 Mons in the back, so I don't know. But they knew they had to play aggressively, and that's what they started to do. So I made adjustments based on how I thought they were going to play, and it ended up working out for us. Okay. So this one's tough. Because there is the Amoonguss. And unlike the Solgaleo Groudon team, we have no way to switch weather. We do have Max Quake. I don't know if Trick Room is the play here. And I wouldn't be surprised if that Nihilego was Focus Sash Trick Room. Okay. So this is a weird turn 1. Yes, we're able to get the Intimidate down on the Duskmane Necrozma, but Sunsteel Strike will still go through Disguise, so there is a good chance that they might just Sunsteel Strike into the Mimikyu, but we have to factor in, do they know that? And then you can also carry Trick Room yourself. So we're basically sacking Ensign here, either way. So Kyogre's going to protect. And I want to burn the Solgaleo. So you bring in a Amoonguss. Okay. So we get some chip on the Kyogre. And Origin Pulse is going to double hit. Instinct goes down, which stinks for the matchup against the Solgaleo. And as much as I would love to activate weakness policy, would you Rage Powder here? I want to cover for the Spore. Yeah. So we didn't want to lead the Tapu Fini because I don't want them to think that they want to do another move other than... And Amoonguss actually hangs on. Okay, so Tapu Fini avoids, not the one we wanted to avoid. And they could double protect here. And stall out the Trick Room. There's protect from the Kyogre. Foul play. Foul play. Well, thank you for the weakness policy. Yeah, let's bring in the Mimikyu. That way we kind of make them gamble. We have to make them say, you know, are you going to knock out the Mimikyu? Or are you going to knock out Necrozma? Because we kind of have to prevent them from just putting all their pressure. And never mind, it looks like they're going to do that anyway. So this might win it for them. Which I thought about max quaking, but we are +3, so we should do a lot of damage. Not as much as I wanted. And they went to the Mimikyu. Oh, okay. Alright, so it's going to be Seismitoad. We should go last. So if you target the Calyrex I want to heal it again. And if you target the Tapu Fini, we just, like, Calyrex goes untouched. Okay, Liquidation tickles a little. We see that it's Life Orb. We'll Heal Pulse. Okay, so that confirms that Tapu Fini is faster. Do you go for the Fini or do you... Okay, you go for the Calyrex. We survive. And we should just get the knockout back even with the defense boost at this range. Oh, well, you're +2. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Because that should activate Weakness Policy. Yeah. So we know that Fini's faster. Not very effective. But what if they double into the Fini? Oh, Power Whip. Life Orb Power Whip. We're bold. That's berry range. Just don't double the Fini. Yes. So that being said, that happening, I couldn't guarantee the knockout on Necrozma, so I had to make sure that I was able to take it out. Which is why I max guard it, because if I don't take it out, you just target down the Calyrex. So at least that gives us another turn. They have to hit another Power Whip. I thought they would have had Sludge Bomb. They have to hit another Sludge Bomb or Power Whip, or they have to double into the Calyrex. So there was a lot of plays. So just max guarding was the best move there, just in case that Muddy Water didn't take out, or, you know, Muddy Water is Muddy Water and it misses, because that happens a lot. We're gonna leave it at that. Really good showing of this team. I feel like I played those matches very well. I used my Trick Room very wisely, and I played my board position very well. Usually I don't compliment myself that much, so you know, give credit where credit is due. I'm not the best battler, but you know, I show some good matches. I literally think we just went back to where our standing was before we didn't play for almost a week to do the IC stuff. But yeah, let me know what you think about the team in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about those matches. Is there anything that I could have done better? Is there anything I can change about the team? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, do not forget to answer the question of the day. How did you do in the February IC? I feel like a lot of my fellow content creator friends did better than me. They played the full matches, and I'm happy for them. Good job for them. I know Dragonair Jordan at one point in time was in the 1800s, so shout out to all my friends just grinding the Series 12. I am not grinding as much. I'm living that dad life. But if you made it this far in the video, I do want to say thanks for watching. And also, if you enjoy this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I got a cool video in the works, not VGC related. Well, I mean, it's Pokemon related, not VGC related. So if you want to stay tuned for that, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. We also got some brilliant stars that we are going to open up once our elite trainer box comes to us. So if you like VGC, if you like Pokemon related content, if you like playthroughs, got a playthrough of Legends Arceus I'm about to finish up. If you like TCG unboxings, this might be the channel for you. But until next time, I'm Zach, and we'll see everyone later.